What if the royal family's most carefully guarded secret wasn't buried in dusty archives or hidden behind palace walls, but in a single letter sealed away until now? Imagine the shock when whispers began spreading that Kate Middleton herself had unveiled Queen Elizabeth II's final words to Meghan Markle. And those words weren't the glowing blessing one might expect. Instead, the letter allegedly revealed the Queen knew more than anyone realized, and Meghan's story about her pregnancies might not have been as truthful as the world was led to believe. Sounds like the script of a Netflix drama, doesn't it? But this tale is playing out in real life, and the intrigue is impossible to ignore. But before we continue, please subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell for more updates. The royal letter that stopped time. Think about it. A handwritten note from the late Queen Elizabeth II, a woman revered for her diplomacy and silence on private matters. The mere existence of such a letter is jaw-dropping, but its contents? Explosive. According to the revelation, Her Majesty confirmed she was aware Meghan Markle never carried Archie or Lilibet herself. Rather than exposing the truth to the world at the time, the Queen urged Meghan privately to stop the deception. It's the kind of royal twist that makes you question everything you thought you knew about the Windsor family dynamics. And if you're wondering why Kate Middleton would reveal such a thing now, well, doesn't that make the mystery even deeper? Was it a move of loyalty to the Queen's memory, a message to Harry, or a final attempt to preserve the monarchy's integrity? The more we ask, the more the intrigue grows. Meghan's story under the spotlight. Meghan Markle has long faced scrutiny over her pregnancies, from her carefully staged public appearances to the infamous baby bump that looked a little too perfect. Social media detectives went wild comparing photos, videos, and even the way Meghan walked, sparking rumors that refused to die. For years, critics were brushed off as conspiracy theorists, while supporters defended Meghan as a victim of relentless tabloid attacks. But if the Queen herself left behind a letter acknowledging she knew the truth, then suddenly those whispers aren't so easy to ignore. Was Meghan's narrative carefully constructed from the very beginning? And how much did Harry really know? The letter raises more questions than it answers, and that's what keeps us glued to every update. Kate's role in the revelation. Why Kate Middleton? She's often seen as the calm, steady figure in the royal family, the peacemaker who smiles through chaos. Yet, here she is, allegedly bringing the Queen's words to light. Perhaps Kate felt the truth would surface one way or another, and better to come from someone who still commands public trust. Her timing also adds spice to the drama. With Charles facing his own pressures as king and William preparing for his future role, Kate's revelation could be seen as a strategic move to protect the monarchy's image. By exposing Meghan's alleged deception, the narrative shifts away from "the institution silenced her" to "the institution knew but protected her until the end." That subtle shift changes the game entirely. The human side of the drama. Strip away the tiaras and titles and what's left? A family torn apart by secrets, mistrust, and competing truths. Imagine being Harry, caught between defending his wife and questioning whether the grandmother he adored left behind a note that dismantles his reality. Imagine being Meghan, facing the possibility that her carefully built image is unraveling with every new headline. And imagine being Kate, shouldering the weight of a decision to share something so private, knowing it could change everything. These aren't just royals, they're people. And at the end of the day, their struggles look a lot like ours. Messy family arguments, hard truths, and choices that come with consequences. What it means for the future of the monarchy. If true, this revelation has ripple effects far beyond Meghan and Harry. It calls into question the credibility of everything they've said in interviews, documentaries, and books. It raises doubts about the titles and legitimacy of Archie and Lilibet in the royal hierarchy. And most of all, it reopens wounds the royal family has been desperate to close. The monarchy thrives on perception, tradition, and continuity. A revelation like this shakes the very foundation of that trust. But maybe that's exactly why Kate shared it, because hiding the truth could be more dangerous than exposing it. Final thoughts, and your turn. The Queen's alleged final letter is more than just ink on paper. It's a mirror reflecting the deepest cracks in the royal family. It challenges us to rethink everything we thought we knew about Meghan, Harry, and even the late Queen herself. And it leaves us with one haunting question. If this was the secret that made it to the surface, what other truths remain hidden behind the palace walls? Now, here's where you come in. Do you believe the Queen would put such a secret in writing? Was Kate right to expose it, or should it have remained buried? And most importantly, what do you think this means for the future of Harry and Meghan's children? Drop your thoughts, theories, and hot takes below. Let's unravel this mystery together, one comment at a time. After all, royal drama is never just about them. It's about us watching, questioning, and wondering how much of it reflects our own lives in unexpected ways.